Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new ZetaCraft episode. So the time between this episode and the previous episode is maybe a few hours. But why I'm recording this intro already is because I just came in to look at the shop and that's still all there. But all of that sold and all of that sold. So we already sold out on copper. So what I'm going to do is, between clips, I will mine some more copper and get that all ready for smelting and so forth. But I think we should head over to my base. So we're back here at the base, and I thought I'll start up here because I would like to show you guys the progress I made. I did start working on texturizing, as you can see down there, and brought it into the walls, and it's still unfinished. I think it looks good, a bit neat, but unfinished. It needs maybe a bit more bushes, a bit more glowberry vines and just stuff like that. But walking down here, it all looks quite nice. It all just blends quite nice. So all of this textured, added some more moss and stuff, and took it away around, not away, around this whole area and just at this part. So why are we actually back in bases? I have a few projects planned that I would like to see if I can get started. If I can finish some of them this episode, that would be great. The one big project is maybe a super smelter, and to have a super smelter we need fuel, so that we also have the fuel farm, and then I want to create a cactus farm. I know it's not always very useful, but I haven't built a cactus farm in a while, so that's one of the things. So let me grab some signs and we can look at positions or places to build these farms. Okay, sign and die in hand. In the storage room, cactus farm, cactus farm, and I chose this location because it looks like it's got a little niche. Maybe we can cut that out, make it a feature. So cactus farm, not sure how much I'm gonna need, not sure how big I'm gonna make it, but that's gonna go there. And then I was thinking, we smelt ores and all my ores and stuff over here, and cooking stuff we do, so maybe we do Super Smelter. And I think I've got something sketched up in Creative World for this. I think Skull made it the first time, so we'll be building that in there. And in the fuel source, I know you can use lava, but I do not feel like filling furnaces with lava buckets or any of those things, so I think I'm going to do a bamboo farm. And just to bring some stuff out of there and maybe start using this area, bamboo farm. Bamboo farm. So those are the three areas: bamboo farm, cactus farm, super smelter. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by just digging out the areas, and then I'll bring you guys back and we can start looking at building these farms. Okay, a lot of time later, and we finished this hole, which will be the hole for the super smelter, and we're growing some cactus. You can also see we finished this hole over here, which goes down quite a bit and up a bit. It's not going to be too big, just want a few cactuses to grow. Cactuses, cacti. And if we head over here, we actually finished the hole for the fuel, which will be the bamboo farm. Let's just get up here. And this is by far the biggest one. I did create a floor for everyone. This one I created another little floor going down there for the offloading system. So these farms are ready to be built. I do need to add some lights in here because bamboo only grows if the light quality is good. So I will fix that up, but I think it's ready. So I'm going to put in the floor and see to some lighting, and then I'll be right back. A lot of progress has been made on the bamboo farm. I added the rails, well, on half of it. I added the podzol because that's what I wanted to grow on, and did the lighting because every piece of bamboo needs a light level of 9 for its top part to grow, and that's why we've got end rods as well. And the lanterns are low enough for the flying machine not to hook on them. So this should be fine. So currently I'm growing all the bamboo I have to my name while I continue doing the rest of this. So let's get the rest of this in, and then I'll bring you guys back. Rails are in, and the podzol's in, the bamboo's in, so everything's in. We're just waiting for this to grow up a bit more so we can populate the rest of this. There is, however, a little hiccup in the centers. These areas, I believe, we have light level of 9. So these are not growing. And every now and then they repeat. It's a batch over here, batch over here, batch over here. So I will have to see how I fix those. And naturally that will happen on the sides as well, I think. Whenever there's a light level of 9. So this one won't grow, these two won't grow, and so forth. So we're going to have a few that refuse to grow, and that might make it less efficient, but I still think this is going to be very efficient. I also cleared out this little area for the flying machine on this side. Still need to do the other side, and just a little, I'll make it a staircase going down to all the loading and offloading areas. And yeah, it opens into this cave. So a lot has been done in this area, and I think I'm just gonna let this sit for now while I continue working on one of the other 2 farms, because I need the bamboo to grow so I can plant the rest, and then I'll come back to this project. So let me gather up all the stuff. Inventory cleared and all resources gathered. I think it's time we start on the next farm, and this one we're going to do in a bit of a time lapse. So sit back, enjoy as I roll the time lapse. So I managed to make a mistake with the time lapse, and that's why it starts in the middle. I thought I clicked record, but I didn't. So the farm is now complete, and it's been running quite a bit. So it goes all the way from top to bottom, 4 rows by 4, so it's a 4x4 grid. If we jump down here, we can see quite a lot of cactus flowing in, which is really cool. It's not the most efficient, but it's efficient enough for my needs. So that's going to happen, or that's how it works. And then what I'm going to do is I will remove this. I'm just keeping it in for now because I need to redirect all of this going up with a water elevator. And I was thinking of doing the storage as soon as we get to the top. Doing the storage out of here. It can either be right here in the corner, or maybe up here over here. I did clear this area to maybe stack up the ancient debris pile, or it can be the cactus storage. I'll think about it a bit and then see what I think, or what I decide, or what I do. And then, okay, over here I've started getting resource ready, because the next build we're going to do is the actual Super Smelter. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this as a time lapse to make up for the mistaken time lapse over there. So I think it's time for this. So sit back, relax, and enjoy as I roll another time lapse. Hopefully one that's working. Time-lapse completed. And with the time-lapse that's completed, a super smelter as well. So this super smelter is an absolute beast. I have been running it for a while just to start filling it up with bamboo. I think we're all the way filled up to right about here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So we just need to fill up that little bit, and the reason why it's not filled up is because I have actually been testing it. So we can actually quickly just fill up a few of these, just make sure that they're all good. Let's just do that. Because the thing is, I think it should be fine to smelt quite a few more items, but let's just do this just so we can get it all filled up, and we'll quickly test it on camera. I did test it off camera, and we smelted about 16 stacks of copper ore in a total of 2 minutes 50. Oh, did we get those? So okay, all filled up. Let's chuck these in here, and let's grab ourselves something to smelt. These two white shulkers are actually copper we have, so let's quickly take, let's just do 2 stacks. Oopsie. 2 stacks. Oh, and as you guys can see, I've fixed up this wall, created this little staircase to get to the top. So up here we just go, chuck in your items, and look at it, take it. So it's all gone, and you could hear the minecarts release. And if we head on through here, we don't have to come back here, but now we can just see. Let's wait for it. There goes the first set of items into the stream, into the hoppers, and the second item. Yeah, and they all turn off. So that's a matter of few seconds. We smelted up 2 stacks of copper ore. So if we just go out here, it's rolling in. And I've been smelting up glass and stuff for future projects. Don't need it right this minute, but something I would like to have on hand. So yeah, that's quite super. So that's the area for the super smelter. So I don't mind this. I actually do like this. I might just texturize the stair a bit. But you come up here, you put in the stuff you want to smelt, and then you collect at the bottom. This needs to go into my inventory. And then what I also did, I did finish up the cactus farm. So I just added a little ring of brick and mossy bricks, added in some lime stained green stained glass, and then all the cactus for some reason are going into this barrel and not into that, but it's okay, it's still working. And then all the extras will get composted. So that's also quite a neat little setup. I might just add a, well, not mine, I need to add a few more bushes and stuff, and yeah, get that sorted. And then the last thing we did is we also started decorating this area, added in some leaves, some rooted, well, not rooted dirt, the roots itself. I might add rooted dirt every now and then. And then over here we have the bamboo farm. And for the bamboo farm, let's go into spectator, and I can show this. So I did add 2 rows of light on this side, so all these patches that didn't grow are growing now. And then I did add, this is the only area where it's not been added, so I need to just do that, fix the lighting there, but I even fixed the center part, so this should be growing a bit better. I'm not really sure, let's just see. No, wrong button. I say it is growing. I think that one might still have a problem, but it's okay. At least it's growing a lot better. So what happens is all of these get harvested. These minecarts race off to collect it. They drop it off. Everything goes via a water stream over here. This way, up the elevator, shoots around, falls in, and filters into the super smelter. So it was quite an interesting build, and it was quite a few big builds for one video. Sadly, that will be it for this week. I am out of time to record, and I think we did quite a lot in this episode, so I'm quite happy with it, and it looks all good. All the little details we've added looks quite interesting. The farm speaking through the cavern walls, they look cool. And if you like it, please remember to hit the like button and do subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Also, if you want to be part of the ZetaCraft Discord, link for that in the description below, if I remember. Have a good day. Bye.